Chubby Oates.
Thank you very much indeed. What a sartorial bastard he is. Oh dear, here we go, a bit more entertainment. Do you mind, my love, if in the course of my entertainment I say fuck? No. In that case, do you fancy a fuck? I believe in starting as you mean to go on. Chubby Oates, the name is. I like to get that straight before I start. Saves you nudging each other and saying who's the fat bastard, isn't it? They have a go at me. I was at the pub, a little pub I used called the Disappointed Virgin. No, I'm wrong. Something like that. Don't you pretend you're a cripple, I'll still take the piss. He really hasn't on me. Go on, get off. My fucking act, get off. Now, I was stood at a bar, a fella said to me, here, you're half fat. I said, yeah, and you're ugly, but I could diet. He said, my lad, he said, if your belly was on a woman, she'd be pregnant. I said, it has been. She is. There's only one fella more unlucky than me, girl, and that is my uncle. He went to Africa to help the Freedom from Hunger campaign. They ate him. So he made a lot of money in Africa. He used to sell donuts to the pygmies for toilet seats. Then he used to save the ashes at the crematorium and flog them to the cannibals as ready brick. He made a lot of money. A lot of them Jamaicans where I live, I get on well with them Jamaicans. I have to. No other bastard in my house to talk to. I go to a Jamaican barber. I was in there the other week. I said, haircut and shave? He said, yes. I said, no, me head and me chin. Always have bad luck in shops, I do. I went to Burton's last week. I said, have you got a suit to fit me? And the manager said, if we have, some bastard's going to get the sack. I only do this job to get out of the house. Get away from my old woman. Now, there's a lunatic. 14 years I've been married. I don't remember breaking 2 mirrors. I worked it out the other day. If I'd have murdered her on our honeymoon, I'd be coming out on Tuesday. And they want to change things, don't they? Have you noticed that, how they want to change things? She said to me, I want to sleep on the other side of the bed. So I put the prat under the mattress. Got home the other night and she was asleep. That's horrible, my old woman asleep. Hey, look, actually the same, yeah. Actually, I fucked them both. And she is... Like, Mum, you don't have to bend down, love. Go on, you don't matter to me, like, you know. So, no, seriously, she was a kip, my old woman. That's horrible. She's laid out there like a beached whale. Hair in curlers like an advert for British Steel. And them tired old willets heaving up and down. People don't say willets now, do they? You don't hear willets, do you? Hey, they ain't cutting down. You. Come on, love, come on. You come across there. All right? Put this there. And, no, they're tired old willet. And she's got funny tits, my old woman. Funny tits. She's got one that's an A cup and the other one's a double D. Because I used to like to sleep with one in my mouth. You like that and all that. Hey, yeah. But we used to have bunk beds. And the mouth's wide open, she's snoring. That's horrible when she snores. So I tiptoed to the medicine chest and got 2 tablets and threw them down her throat. She woke up, she said, oh, what you doing? I said, I'm throwing these aspirins down your throat. She said, well, I've not got a headache. I said, caught ya. We got a new way of doing it now. if you're interested, I don't know, you look as if you might be. Now, you look the type, you. If you can reach it, you can have it. If you can find it, you can tell me where it is. No, seriously, like, we do it back to back now. We invite another couple. And we lay there all night putting the wind up each other. We've been doing it for ages. She said to me once, she said, let's make love like the cats make love. Silly cow fell off the roof. Now, I'd had a good drink the other night. Now, I use a little pub. I've had a good drink in this pub, a right good drink. Like, you know, there's one geezer's come in, Irish punk rocker. Knew he was an Irish punk rocker because he took the pin out of his nose, his head blew up. And he... No. And it's rotten how they tell Irish gags. A lot of people do, and I don't do them. There was a nun on her bike in Sligo. Gonna get to shopping, and she's riding along, and a policeman stopped her, and he said, Sister, I have reason to believe that you have been speeding. Get off your bike. And he undid his trousers, and she said, oh Christ, not the breathalyzer again. I can do that, because all my family are Catholics. You didn't get it. You wasn't a nun. And we... Now, all my family are Catholics. I'm not. I've no sense of rhythm, but... In fact, I call the bingo in the Catholic Church Hall near where I live on a Wednesday. Only I call the numbers out in Latin so the Protestants can't win. C of E myself. Church of Egypt. I only went once, too fucking far. No, I've had a good drink in this boozer, like, you know, right good drink. And I went home doing an impression of a newt. And my old woman was awake. Now, that's worse than when she's asleep. She was sat up in bed, skinning a rabbit, and she said, well, she'd mended the punch with her naught, and she had nothing else to do. She said, come here, you! She talks through her nose, my wife. Has to, wore her mouth out. I said, what do you want, dear? I call her dear on account of the horns sticking out of her head. Normally I refer to her as my little treasure. Because when I take her out, the fellas say, where the fuck do you dig her up from? She said, what would you say if you came home one night and found me in bed with your best friend? I said, I'd say you were a lesbian. I've had me moments, me, you know. Bit of a raver, me. You wouldn't think that, would you? No, not to look at me, would you? Straight up, like, would you? Go on, have a quick glance. Like, go, yeah, you wouldn't, would you, say? No, I've been knocking about with a Chinese bird. Student she is. Come to this country to get her O-level. And she wanted to go to a Chinese restaurant, a beautiful Chinese restaurant, what I know in Basildon. Fucking exciting place, Basildon, isn't it? Used to go to a one-eyed girl from there, and even that's shut at 10 o'clock. If you don't know Basildon, it's a big Lego set near Southend. You can't miss it. And I wanted to go to this Chinese restaurant. Like these two. You don't fucking laugh, do you, when the comics are on? You miserable bastard. These two do. I mean, even if you have fucking heard them, still laugh like, you know, you'll get home on time. And, no, it's a beautiful Chinese restaurant called the Shy Tot. Now, I don't know what it means. I don't talk Chinese, but I rang up for a table. I said, who am I speaking to? And the voice said, I am Pooh King, the manager. I said, I'll ring back when you're finished then, so I've got it. I said, what's on the menu? The fella said, tongue. I said, I couldn't eat nothing that come out of an animal's mouth. He said, we'll have a boiled egg then. I'd run out of fags, asked for 20 number 6, and the bastard give me 200 prawn balls.
And they're big, ain't they, them prawn balls? You ever had them prawn balls, love? I mean, when you think, girl, the size of a prawn and the size of a prawn ball, I mean, it is no wonder they walk sideways, is it, really? When you think... Oh, I love that foreign food. I've been to Spain, me. That's impressed you, isn't it? I don't just piss about round here. I've been to Spain. Well, a Spanish girl? Oh, yeah, God, blimey, I met a Spanish bird, yeah. Right, raver, never let a day go by. And she... And I learnt the language, me, like, because when I go abroad, I learn the language. I'm what they call a cunning linguist. And I... Thought you'd know that. I thought you'd know that. Here's a bit of Spanish. Muchas gracias, penis. That is Spanish. That means thanks very much, cock. And... Yeah, it was all right in Spain. And the waiter has come over, like, you know, and I've called him over, like, in this cafe, this Spanish cafe. I was in, I said, El Prato. He said, Senor, what do you want? That's right, isn't it? And I said, Ego and Chippo. Por favor. He said, Senor, you must have a speciality of the house. I said, what's that? And he brought me up a silver saliva. Big, and they have them in posh restaurants. You peasants wouldn't know that. And he took the lid off, and there were two great lumps of round meat. They were half big. I said, cool, they look tasty. I said, what meat is that? He said, Senor, that is from the bull. I thought, hold up. Two of them. Big and... I said, that wouldn't be from the tail end of the bull, would it? He said, Senor, that is what we call in our country El Coblero. Hold up, I thought, Balls Orchestras. I said, I'm not eating that. He said, Senor, that is a delicacy. That a bull was killed in the arena only this morning. Well, I tucked in my life, it was tasty. So much so, I took 14 people from the hotel, mob-handed, marched in. I said, speciality of the house. And he brought up the silver saliva, took the lid off, and there were two little tiny bits of meat. I said, here, how come yesterday, big bits, today, little bits? He said, Senor, you must remember, the bull doesn't always lose. Do you know what? We were very unsure about tonight's cabaret. Like, you know, how are we doing with a bird? We're all right with it. Yeah, we were very unsure about tonight's cabaret. We were going to have that Dutchman here tonight who comes out in the clogs and all the Dutch gear and swallows a windmill. Does a fucking good turn. But, he couldn't be here tonight. Then we had the hypnotist lined up. You'd like the hypnotist. My God, he's great. He gets down the British Musical Society, this hypnotist. He's great. Oh, yes. He's look at that. As soon as I insult someone, the mic goes off. He was... Now he gets down there. What happened to that? Look at that. Japanese rubbish. He said he gets down there. This hypnotist, he's wonderful, this hypnotist. And he gets out there with his watch and hypnotises the entire audience. He waves it about, he says, you are very tired. You are very sleepy. You are going to sleep. And one night he dropped his watch. And he said, oh, shit. Do you know that to shut the club for 3 weeks? Then they said to me, let's do something special. Can you find a striptease dancer for tonight? Now, I know the strippers because I worked for a long time with that Fiona Richmond. I don't know if you've read about her. She writes in their magazines. You know, the ones you don't buy, but someone lends you. In fact, I've never met the bastard who buys the first one, have you? In fact, there's only one difference between Fiona Richmond and the turnstiles at Wembley. There's 4 more fellas been through them. And we had a stripper lined up tonight, a beautiful bird with a 52-inch bust. don't do much of an act, sort of crawls on the stage and tries to get up. Great big knockers, nipples like Eartha Kitt's face. And don't wear a G-string, wears a hammock. Now, unfortunately, at the very last minute, this stripper couldn't be with us. She had another engagement in Sister Street, Alexandria, so I thought, well, and she's not... That's where I've seen you, isn't it? Hey, donkey's dead now, you know. Well, of course you know. I think that's the old bastard what killed it. Now, as she's not here, I thought, how can I make it up to him? Then I thought, well, I know. I will do the striptease myself. Thank you, body lovers. Now I've got the figure, I know what it's all about, and I thought, with the aid of the lads, I wonder, fellas, can you see your way clear to play me some fruity music? Something like, knock 3 times, I'll have you on the ceiling. Or I'll go down to you in a taxi, honey. Anything like that. I'll show you just what his stripper would have done, something like this. I think I do now. And see them socks, cop for them almonds. 25 pence a pair they are in Woolworths. I only had 12 and a half. Have the lot of tonight. Anyone can reach it, they can have it. Anyone can find it, they can tell me where it is. Hang on, fellas, don't give it them all at once. Now I've got the bastard's roused, panic might see him. You'll have to wait, be patient. He's woke him up. Not a bad little figure, is he? I'll wear these long pants because the weather's changeable. Get a bit of damp about, you don't know where rheumatism is right next. Start rubbing that algae pan in willy-nilly, you wouldn't know when to stop, would you? You think what a bastard that spray-on Ralgex would be. Now, what I'm going to do is take this a stage further. Because I thought cobblers, it ain't my house. And I shall present for you this exotic fire dance, what it's going into. By God, that's stunted, isn't it? You'll have to be patient, you wait. You're getting excited now. That's your Latin blood, isn't it? Getting all worked up. Look at the state of that. And we've got... What do you mean better than you? How would you know the bleeding difference? And I shall do this exotic fire dance. Now I've got all the gear for this. It's all here. In me gas mask bag. Gives you an idea what an old act I'm doing. Very lucky I've cut out the Tommy Handley impression. Now first of all I have here the flaming torches. I have here the flaming petrol. Some bastards have me flaming matches. Oh no, we're all right. Say nick anything round here. My old gran was coming out of Tesco's. Store detective walked up to her. He said, "Here, missus, what you got under your arm?" She said, "Here, what you got, feathers?" Lovely, my old gran. Loves the fruit machines. Dreams about fruit machines, my old gran. Very often my old granddad wakes up with a sore cock and a mouthful of silver. Oh, the exotic fire dance. I'll be ready for this in a minute, eh? Bloody silly way to earn a living, really. Good job my old mum didn't know I'm doing this. She thinks I'm in Soho selling drugs. We got a new one now, LSD and prune juice. More tricks with that, you do. I saw an Irish glue sniffer the other day. Knew he was an Irish glue sniffer. He had hankies stuck to his nose. It's a bloody strange way to earn a living, really, isn't it, eh? Wish I hadn't bloody joined. Never said it'd be like this when I wrote in. I wanted to be a gynecologist, but they said I wasn't tall enough. I knew a gynecologist. Jewish gynecologist called Goldfinger. And I never knew he was a gynecologist till the day he decorated his front room through the letterbox. I don't know why I'm doing all this tonight, really, when you think about it. I mean, like, because I'm not a well man. I've been constipated now for 3 weeks. I hope that's wax. Give us a bit more fruity music, lads. I'll take the rest of me clobber off, all right? Hang on, I bet you thought I was going to be fat on that shirt, didn't you? Puppy fat, that is. Just like a dog. There's nothing wrong with being fat. At least when I can see 3 inches, and there's another 6 behind it. I'll find it for you, hang about, I'll know it to you. If I can't get it first time, I'll send the ferret down, I'll know it to you. Stay still, you fool, it's only me. You'd think you'd have known my hand after all these years, wouldn't you, really? No wonder they call it a prick. Oh, get it out of here. Wait a minute, look at that. It's the other sock. I'll wear it down there because the wife gets embarrassed because I ain't got a lot. She went to the doctor last week with a ruptured wound. Bloody hell, said the doctor. Your old man must have a big Corey. Harley Street, man. My old woman said he ain't, it's about that big. The doctor said, well, that's it, you've ruptured yourself, snap it. Tonight! The exotic fair dance without the aid of a safety net. Or a truss. Heart of a humba! Heart of a high over here of a humba! It's a little gate for the Londoners. It's a full 3 gigs and a comic song, you get the same money. So I'm bloody joined. Hi-ya! Hup! Oh, shit. There's a bloody saying I want to do well. Oh, piss. Oh, I think the swan's piddled on these. Oh, we're good and I'll save that bastard. Yeah! This is it. Here we go! Lighting shine! Oh, bloody hell! Anyone want a little bit of charcoal? Oh dear. May not be very clever, but it kept me out the army. Sometimes you can do that for 10 minutes till some bastard claps. Now, I don't mind if you don't, I don't mind. This is the last one, this is where I like everyone to clap, and I say that not for any selfish reason, just you feel a bit of a burp walking on, which no one does. And if you clap very loud for an encore, I shall come back, bend over, and fart smoke rings. Ladies and gents, thanks for being tonight. Hope I'll see you again. Ta-da! Good night, God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the wonderful Mr. Chubby Oates. Hey! Chubby Oates, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, my darling. Chubby Oates, darlings.